In this video, you'll learn why community support is essential for a successful addiction recovery. Discover how shared experience, building connections, and having accountability with other people inside of that group make all the difference in your journey. But before all of that, who am I? My name is Wesley, and my mission is to help prevent 1,000 men from killing themselves because of porn addiction. These are my type of videos, and if that interests you, make sure you subscribe. And also, I want to mention, are you not tired of feeling like you have no energy every day when you wake up? You just slept for 8 hours and you wake up in the morning and the first thing that comes to your mind is, I want to stay on my bed and I want to sleep again. You wake up, your alarm didn't ring, right? It's like 7 p.m. and you usually have to wake up at 7:30 and you have this 30 minutes left and you're going to sleep that 30 minutes left because you're still tired. And when 7:30 hits, your alarm ring and you close it. You look at the time, damn, it's already 7:30, and you try and sleep until it's 8, even though you need to wake up at that time. But imagine yourself having this high energy. You stopped fapping to porn, so every day when you wake up, you have full energy. You're ready to conquer your day. You're ready to achieve a lot of things today. That could be you. And in order for you to finally achieve that, click the first link down in the description. This will really help you. On that, let's continue directly with the video. Having a community is a game changer for someone. And one of the reasons why is because you can share your experience and the experience of others. Inside of a community, everyone talks with everyone, right? That's the point, the whole point of the community. And when you're surrounded with people that have the same experiences and had the same highlights as you and everything, that makes it way more easier for you to relate to them and in the same time learn from them and what they did and what worked, what didn't work. They went through similar challenges as you, and it's easier to feel connected and less isolated because you're not with other people that are free from this porn addiction. You're with other people that are still going through the same process of getting free, and you can relate to them. In the same way, I want you to visualize yourself at school with other people in the same class. You have this problem that you have to resolve, but you don't really know how. You kind of have 5 different possibilities of ways to answer that question. It's a math question, right? And you don't know where to start. But then arrives one of your friends that already went through that problem and finished it. He suggests to you that if you start by doing this, it will be way easier. So you start by doing this and you successfully do all the problem. What happened is that because you got the story of your friend and he explained to you how to do it, you went and do the problem without any problem. And that's the same thing that applies when you're in your group. By everyone sharing their own experience and how they felt it and everything, you can kind of see a new vision of the problem, and sometimes that unlocks things in your brain and makes you think more clearly about certain subject. For example, you could have a big problem with your wife about your porn addiction, and in the group, someone talks about it. Someone already went through that, and he explained how he managed his wife while he was on his addiction recovery. And you were at the beginning of the problem, right? Like in the math problem. You had many solutions, but you didn't know where to start and how to actually resolve the problem. But that guy inside of the group talks about how he did it and how it worked. So now you have a full roadmap from A to Z on how to actually implement that and try it on your own. Maybe it won't work, but you have the experience from someone else. And because he has the experience, he can tell you what worked and what didn't work. So that saves you time. Maybe that talking with his wife directly didn't work. So now you know that talking directly won't work, so you will have to try something else. And that maybe saves you like 1 week of trying that technique. So that's just one situation, but imagine everyone sharing their own stories and sharing what worked, what didn't work, and everything. You can guess that that saves you a lot of time, right? Also, having these people that are in the same recovery journey as you makes great accountability people and a great accountability system. They are going to be there for you and count your journey limits like at your place. They're going to be there and see you and, oh yeah, you're already at day 10. Oh, it's been 2 weeks and you didn't masturbate. Wow, I'm glad, everything. They're there to support you, and this builds great connections with them and makes like great bonds. And it's these bonds that can help you stay on track, because when you have these urges, when you have this accountability system, you don't want to be the one to go and fap and restart to day 0, right? You don't want to be the only one in the group who just masturbated and now you have to restart at the start when everyone is kind of surpassing you, right? You have this kind of healthy competition that comes in. You don't want to be the only one to fail, because you have maybe 5 other friends inside of that group that these 5s are doing really well. They've been, for example, 20 days without masturbating, and you were kind of following them one day, like behind them. They were at day 21, you were at day 20. And now you don't want to be the one to masturbate and go back to 0, right? And so now let's imagine yourself being the first one, right? You're at day 23 and everyone is at day 20. And you're the leader of the group. And now happens day 25 where you have these big urges. You know that you can't let your friends down, right? You're the leader, you have to stay the leader. So are you going to succumb and relapse at day 25? Or are you going to stay motivated and keep on staying the leader? And when someone relapses, you know that you're still the leader, you're still ahead of everyone, and you're keeping your days. You don't want to go back at day 0 and that everyone stays ahead of you, right? Because now you have these friends that you talk to. So you want to keep this competition in and actually win against them. And that kind of really helps you on your journey, right? When you have this competition, and even more when it's with friends, you're always way more motivated to actually successfully quit or do the thing that's supposed to do, right? Like in sports, when you're playing against your friends, you're always way better than when you're just playing against random people, because you actually have a good reason. You want to beat your friends and be better than them. And that's actually super healthy and all. In communities, enough times you have kind of access to resources also. Whether it's advice, maybe it's educational materials such as courses or videos that are really helpful. And sometimes it's even professional help. They know people that are really good in their topic. And you can also access to more info, and you have the access to the stories of other people that went through the journey that you went also. So when you have questions, it's way more easier for them to answer them. And that's one really great thing of community support. Also, as I already a little bit talked about, you have great accountability. When you rely on someone and that same someone relies on you, it pushes you to stay committed, right? You don't want to let them down. You said you'd be there for them. So now you have to kind of accompany them in their journey, and you're also on your own journey. So now maybe you are just 2 in that little friend group of recovery journey, but you can say that you don't want to let your friends down, but your friends don't want to let you down also. So you're both there trying to survive and thrive in that journey without relapsing. And you don't want to relapse because you don't want to be the only one in the friend group relapsing and that the other one stays and continue, right? So you're going to stick together and grow together. And that's really great. Also, it provides long-term support. The group won't ever vanish, right? It won't disappear and you can no longer hear of it. The group will always be there. And even when you're at day like 200 or 300, you're basically free from porn addiction. The group is always there and is always going to give you support. They're really happy that you're finally free. And then it's your turn also to help the others and help them escape. And that all ensures that you have the support needed to keep yourself on track and keep growing, because it's never finished. It's an everyday battle, and when you're finally free, that's the good part. That's like the end point, and now you're feeling all these, like, I don't want to say superpowers, but these benefits. You have way more clear focus on things that you want to accomplish. You have way more energy. You're not feeling depressed anymore. You find joy in everything. You have so much more self-confidence and so much more things that come with that. There's just no point in you continuing to fap every day to porn. But there are still people that are fapping, and that's why I'm basically making these videos, right? Anyway, on that, take care of yourself. Mwah.